Hey guys, would like to make a small video about sleeving. A lot of people who are using plexi top blocks would like to highlight the block with LED lights like this. You put it in, connect it, and you get either UV or whatever color of LED you choose. So the block will glow and will add to your appearance of your water cooling build. But I found out that a lot of LEDs supplied as an option for highlighting blocks typically look like this. It's just a bare red and black wires, and quite often it's look pretty ugly, especially when you highlight your CPU block in the middle of your motherboard, so you can see all those cables going through. So I decided that if I can improve the cable with the sleeving, so this end result that we're going to get, just use our own DARKSIDE sleeving and heat shrink to do that. Could be even improved further if I would have a black connector, but I don't, so I just show you how easy it can be done in-house, and you get much nicer look when it's just cables will go against the motherboard. To do the job we need a few things: scissors to cut heat shrink and sleeving, a little bit of heat shrink itself. I have this 3/8 and this 4mm heat shrink that works really well for my job. I also will have a little bit of the sleeving, this DARKSIDE black sleeving that is another 4mm version. It works really well with a 3mm LED set and Molex removal tool, so I can disassemble the cable itself. And the last but not least, we need something to make heat shrink works, and something I stole from my daughter. Not professional tool for heat shrink shrinking, but it will work fine. Let's start with the process. First thing, we need to remove this end connector, and make sure you remember which cable goes where. If you have another cable handy, you can always use it as a reminder, but if you have only one cable, make sure you note where's black, where's red, and don't mix them up, or you may burn your LED assembly in the end, which is will be a waste of your time. So anyways, so first thing, I will remove connector, and it's very easy. Just have a removal tool, put it in, click, so it's release the holding thingies, and same thing here, release, out. Very easy. So that we don't need anymore. Now we have bare cables here, and just remove this label that I won't need. So I have only bare cable right now. So next thing what I will do, I'll just measure how much sleeving I need. So I just put it one end here and just measure it, and let's say I want its end somewhere in this. Okay, so I have a piece of sleeving, and just will put it on. Just make it bigger and slide it. Very easy. Leave a little bit in the end, so don't put it to the all the way through. And now I will cut maybe 1.5 centimeters of the heat shrink, the little one, maybe 2 pieces right away, so it will be the same size. So I have 2 pieces. As you see, I don't make it too short. If you make it too short, it will be a little bit more difficult to deal with this, so use the size that I recommend you, it will be easier. So the next thing what I will do, I'll just put this heat shrink on, and I slide it through the cable down. Here. So I put it through, slide it here, and now what I will do, I will finish sliding cable on LED components itself. So it's like this. Doesn't look too perfect, but we'll sort it out. So you see, I leave the end of the sleeving not about maybe 5 millimeters to LED thingy, and now I need to slide my heat shrink part back. You see, those 5 millimeters actually moved further, so it's important to leave it, otherwise the stuff will go on LED part. And now I just slide this heat shrink all the way to the beginning of LED part. Yeah, that's it. So this part is done. I have it perfectly lined up with beginning of LEDs, and it's end somewhere here. And next thing what I need to do is just to repeat the process for the second time. I measure my, keep going in those holes. There's another piece of heat shrink, sleeving. Slide it almost all the way over the cable. Leave it a little bit. Slide my heat shrink through, down. Finish up with the cable part. And return heat shrink back. Yeah, perfect. Alright, so those parts completed, and the last thing I need to do is just to put a piece of bigger heat shrink in the end, so it looks nice. We just will have this little piece of heat shrink put over those frayed ends, so it doesn't look good. I'm pretty sure there's some way to try to burn end of the cable so it's will not fraying as badly as in my case, but I do pretty rough job here, not too neat, just to cover the thing. So what I will do, I'll just use a piece of plastic to wrap the thing out so I can easily slide the heat shrink on. Okay, yeah. So what you need to do, just leave about 3-4 millimeters of heat shrink before the terminal starts. Why you need to do that is because when you put your connector back, you actually will need to cables go inside, and if this heat shrink going above both cables will be too far towards the terminals, you just can't put a connector back, and you actually will have to cut it again. So, but in our case, we'll leave, as I said, about 3 millimeters left, and this will be just perfect for the size. Alright, so last thing that we need to do is just blow some hot air on the heat shrink, and that will fix things up. It's pretty crappy blower, so it doesn't work too fast. Okay, this part is done, and now the same thing. Good enough. So it holds the cable, holds closer towards LED. That's pretty good. The last thing that's left will take you 5 seconds to put the cable back. Let's compare it with the other version. So it should be like this, and black on the side. Okay. Yep. Okay, job is done. Well, the last thing we need to do is just to check if broke anything on the way. So I have this as an external power supply here. And let me connect it. Am I doing that right? Yeah. Alright, hope it works. Yes, it is. Perfect. So now I have nice modded LEDs cables that I can use in my orange build. This will look great.